Friday night. Here's Elvis Andrus now, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. Just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Sacrifice attempt here. Bregman takes it in, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Into the box, Adrian Beltre. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Oh, and Beltre really wanted that one, but he didn't get it. Behind 0-2 now. And Beltre wisely lays off that one, 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Adrian Beltre becomes the first out of the inning. The 0-1 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Throw into second. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, that's not a bad first milestone. 100th career RBI, Dero.
Yeah, after your first original knockdown, probably for you, your first strikeout, your first bomb, you want to start putting some zeros on the back end of these numbers. 100th ribby, nice milestone right there.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Up next for the Rangers, Rougned Odor, and a great chance for the Rangers to add on in just the first inning. Full sets. Here it is on 1-0. Fouled off. Gallo stands at second with 2 gone. Ground ball foul down the left side.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Again, another foul ball. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he striding in, Kenny Lofton.
Leading off for the Astros, designated hitter, Kenny Lofton.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Lifetime against Martin Perez. He's batting .324. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Hit hard back up the middle. On to first, and there were 2 down. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And fellows, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
Next up for the Stros, Jeff Bagwell. And he's one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now, carrying a 10-game hitting streak into this one. Perez is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more that I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Jurickson Profar, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there. Here's Carlos Correa now. Lifetime against Martin Perez. He's got 5 base hits in 17 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He homered back in Wednesday's game. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. That's a strike to throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. The 0-1 on its way. Strike called, now the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Correa at third with nobody out. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Flipped out the other way towards short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Here's George Springer. It was a 2-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's game. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Lifetime against Martin Perez. He's got 5 base hits in 20 at-bats. Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing the ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Mazzara is going to have room out there. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Elvis Andrus goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Hit to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. Home half of the third coming up, all even at 2-2. Striding forward now is the DH. Kenny Lofton, 0-for-1 for him here in this one.
Kenny Lofton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. And that's down, scored as a leadoff single for Lofton. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back easily. Here comes the first pitch. On the move is Lofton. In there, now the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch outside, the throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Drilled on the ground is short. Andrus has it, and a good throw gets him one gone.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
A bouncer up the middle. Andrus fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Jeff Bagwell. He popped out in his first trip. The pitch. Hit toward the right side, but an easy play over at first to glove it. Into the box now, Joey Gallo. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Standing in, Nomar Mazara. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Swinging a ball line softly down the line in right. Foul. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's in the pitcher's jargon.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Carlos Correa.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit ball to short. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes to Shields. At the track, the wall, and it's gone as they add still another. Here's George Springer. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
You know, D-Roll, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you When you're...
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Lazaro looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. Evan Gaddis now standing in. High in the air out to center field. DeShields is there. 2 down. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Kenny Lofton. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. There is Andrus. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And that misses 1-1. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make something.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do. Digging in, Jose Altuve. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he chases one up the ladder as he hits a high fly ball out to straightaway center. Mazara is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. First pitch on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Profar on the move. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
First baseman, number 5.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jeff Bagwell. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll look to light a...
Leading off for the Rangers, shortstop
Billy Wagner takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
now pitching.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Wagner is pretty much a manager's dream coming up.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build the perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Comes set with the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down the 3rd baseline. Throw to first will be in time to retire Beltre, and there's out number 2. Here's Joey Gallo now. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 2-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Matt Moore enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 55.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes DeShields. but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, it one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
And Andrus will take this one in with 2 hands for the first out. Here's George Springer. He tripled earlier, making him 1-for-2 in the ball game.
Springer.
First offering on its way. Back up the middle. Andrus to his left. He's there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Marwin Gonzalez will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Line drive to center field. And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Now batting.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Line toward the alley in left center. And he will get there to make the running play. And stepping into the box, Nomar Mazara. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Softly hit out toward short. And one gone.
Now batting. Second base.
Ready once again, Rougned Odor. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 0-2 once more. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him in this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name. Now the Astros designated hitter, Kenny Lofton. He'll start things out with Matt Moore as we get the inning underway. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. To Shields is there, and he has it for the first out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Mazara back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Popped him up. Odor moving to his left, and that retires the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. So coming to the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Jurickson Profar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1-0 the count. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Here it comes now to Andrus. Tough slider down low for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Stepping up to the plate, Jeff Bagwell. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
To Shields. Has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. First pitch of the at-bat. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's an 8-2 game.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Now batting.
Striding in for Houston, Marwin Gonzalez. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. First pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. Mazzara is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Astros forced to settle for only the one. Set to start the 9th now from Space City, Houston, Texas, as we continue our presentation of Major League Baseball on the show.
Leading off for the Rangers.
At the plate, Delino DeShields. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. First pitch of the at-bat. Tapped down the line. Bregman has it. Throw to first will be in time to retire Beltre, and there's out number 2.
Now batting. The first baseman.
Here's Joey Gallo now. He went down on strikes last time up. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he'll put this one away for the final out, and the Astros will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball.